All right, not never ever ever trying to feel Yahweh Shemi outside's indignation towards me again. All right, I ain't never trying to have big bro mad at me like that, man. I ain't never trying to have the father mad at me like that. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shemi outside. All right, all judgment was given to Yahweh side. So I'm saying I ain't never trying to have our powers mad at me like that. All right. And scripture tell you in Hebrews 10 and 31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. All right. And in that dream, we was in his hands, bro, and it wasn't shit nice. It wasn't shit, man. It wasn't shit nice about it, bro. That shit was heavy, man. I mean, that shit was heavy, man. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yamla Yahweh Basim Yahweh Shai. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Yahweh Basim Yahweh Shai. I'm worthy. You know what I'm saying, of salvation and deliverance this time around. Because these 2/3, all right, they finna feel Yahweh Bashim outside indignation. All right, again, but this time it's gonna be way worse. All right, this is the last punishment. All right, man, man, can't even put into words. All right, what Yahweh Bashim outside, man, what he finna do to these jakes? All right, you know what I'm saying. All we can do is read the scriptures, but even the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, they tell you what's gonna happen, but when we actually see the judgment take place on these wicked ass niggas, all right, and these heathen, the scriptures say, only with thine eyes shall thou see the reward of the wicked, all right. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's gonna be terrifying. All right, let me see, you know what I'm saying? And this is before the missiles even drop, all right? Yahweh Shemel is gonna have so much devastation taking place on this earth. The scriptures say that Yahweh Shemel is gonna plague plague America with plague Egypt with plagues as before. Let me get that right quick. I will plague Egypt as before. All right, this second Ezra is 15 and 11. All right, it say, nah, I'm gonna go back up a couple. All right, I'm gonna read out. I'm gonna start at verse 1. Second Ezra is 15. I'm gonna start at the top at verse 1, and I'm gonna go all the way down to about verse 19. All right, because this is what literally is gonna take place right about now on this earth. All right, here soon to come. All right, you know what I'm saying. This shit could be here as soon as this summer. All right, and we praying that it's here this summer. All right, this is Second Ezra 15, starting at 1. All right, it reads, "Behold, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord." So again, we don't speak our words, we speak the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 2. "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." All right, and the incredulity means the disbelief. You know how you tell these jakes, all right, I'm saying destruction is coming. When them motherfuckers gonna say, well, not in our lifetime. Not in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Wicked ass motherfuckers. All right, verse 4, it say, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world." All right, so that's talking about the four corners of the earth. All right, not just America, the four corners of the earth, but primarily here in America. All right, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. All right, and that's going on right now. All right, if you look at these different countries, all right, it's a lot of sedition among men, all right? A lot of civil unrest, all right? Verse 6, it say, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled," all right? And that's because Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau, all right, has ruled in wickedness, and these other nations have received their reward to rule with the beast for that 1 hour. So they are as Esau, all right? That's why the Chinese man, Moab, all right, walks around in a fucking suit and tie, all right, and is built and put a whole bunch of skyscrapers and shit, you know what I'm saying, over there in his land, all right? He wants to be as Esau, all right, and these other nations as well. All right, verse 7, it says, "Therefore said the Lord," verse 8, "I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right. So even the 2/3, when they die on this side, when they go up to the spirit world, they in their right mind, and they even complaining about the wickedness that goes on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Now, just think about the power that Yahweh Shema Shai is to do that. A 2/3, when they in the spirit world, they in their righteous mind. But when they come back down here on the earth, they get right back to being wicked, because that's their lot. They wicked. But when they in the spirit world, they're righteous. All right. Yahweh Shema Shai ain't nothing to play with, man. You know what I'm saying? That is a devastating power right there. All right. Man, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to fucking play with right there. You know what I'm saying? And that shows that Yahweh Shema Shai loves you fucking 2/3 as well. All right, you just wicked ass spirits on this side. All right, you know what I'm saying? Somebody had to be the 2/3, and somebody had to be the 1/3. All right, the 2/3 got it better than the rest of the heathens. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have it as good as the 1/3. All right, and that's because Yahweh Shema Shai is a power of order. All right. I'm saying let all things be done decently and in order. And the 2/3, all right, are gonna come back through the 1/3, so they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? This Yahweh Shai is moving. It's gonna go the way He wanted to go. All right. That's why we fighting and hoping and praying that we of the 1/3, all right, and not of the 2/3, all right. Because the only thing you can do for a 2/3 is pray to Yahweh Shai that you're not one of them. All right. So continuing on. Verse 9, it say, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And this Egypt is talking about America, spiritual Egypt. And it's going to get to it. Verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So this is letting you know this is talking about a new Egypt, all right? And will destroy all the land thereof. Ancient Egypt was not destroyed as far as the landmass. That didn't happen. All right, Yahweh Shai destroyed the Egyptian army, but he didn't destroy the land of Egypt, all right? Verse 12, it say, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague, and the punishment that Yahweh Shai power shall bring upon it. All right, so plagues is coming, all right? What I'm saying, that Crown Royale 19, all right, that's you know, that could be considered a plague, all right? It ain't the only plague, because Yahweh Shai is gonna send, all right, many plagues, all right? If I can remember right, in ancient Egypt, he sent 10 plagues, all right? Salaki if I'm off on that, but I think it was 10 plagues, all right? So, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit is gonna come to this land, all right? And the scriptures even tell you in Jeremiah, the deliverance is gonna be so miraculous and so spectacular that the first deliverance from Egypt is gonna take a back seat to this deliverance. All right, they say that they should no longer speak. I'm gonna read it right quick. All right, then I'm gonna come back to this second Esdras. All right, and I'm jumping all over Yahweh Shema Shai, Ratazai. It's edifying. All right, it's just these precepts they come to me so quick. All right, and I be talking. All right, and I don't wanna. You know what I'm saying, not read what I'm talking about. This is Jeremiah 23, all right, in verse 5, it say, behold, the days cometh, saith the Lord, that I will raise up unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. All right, and that's Yahweh Shai, all right. Verse 6, in his days, Judah, that's the southern kingdom, shall be saved, and Israel, that's the northern kingdom, shall dwell safely. And this is his name by whereby he shall be called the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, our righteousness. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, ancient Egypt, but the Lord liveth, which brought up and led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, North America, all right, and from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their land. So, you know what I'm saying? That's coming, all right? You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about this deliverance, all right? So let me jump back to 2nd Ezra 15 now. Where was I at? I was at verse 12. All right. Let me go to verse 13. It say, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful constellation. Verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. All right, so this is gonna be these class wars. All right, these little in pocket race wars here and there. All right, this is gonna be a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, you people against each other. All right, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So these people ain't gonna be giving a damn what these politicians got to say. All right, Joe Biden word ain't gonna hold no kind of weight in that day. All right, it's gonna be, all right, survival of the fittest. All right, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's martial law. All right, these troops is gonna be, all right, on these streets. All right, and you people are not gonna be going from city to city. All right, town to town. All right, verse 18, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right, so if men are gonna be afraid, just imagine the state of these women. All right, what are y'all gonna do when all of this destruction is taking place? All right, when all of these calamities, all right, is taking place, who you gonna call on? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be calling on sweet Jesus, all right, and see if that motherfucker show up to help you. All right, see if that stringy haired, blue-eyed devil, which does not exist, show up to help you. All right, you know what I'm saying? Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. So you niggas ain't gonna be eating, all right? Anything you got that's of substance, all right? Niggas is gonna be takers out here, all right? Straight takers.